We are live! Welcome everybody, welcome to YOLOers, welcome to the friends, welcome to all of you watching the stream, and welcome to another day of the sweet stage of the YOLO Counter-Strike Tourney of 2025. So, I am Matt. Today, for now, I'll be alone. Maybe later somebody will join. We will see if we will have some special guests. And ahead of us, we have an incredible evening. We have Hub88 versus YOLO Entertainment 2 making their debut. And a few minutes later, we're gonna have Win88 versus YOLO Entertainment 2. So, fasten your seatbelts, double trouble, 2 games tonight. It's gonna be an incredible one. Okay, so after these 2 games, we still have about 17 games to go. Let's say 16. One of them is already booked for tomorrow, but more about that later. And we have a huge run ahead of us. And surely, of course, these delays between a game and another can influence a little bit the mentality of the teams, maybe their approach. Maybe they will study, maybe they will do something more, something less. It will be interesting to see how the teams will react to this elongated calendar, this calendar that is a little bit more dynamic than, of course, scheduling game by game. But these things, of course, are due to the form factor, and I'm sure that the teams will be ready and adapt to this. Plus, they have time to study, to prepare, and preparation is crucial. Because in these games, in this phase, you need to be able to lock in any moment. Those 30 minutes you're on the map, you have to do 110% is what you can do. Because the closer we get to the end of the Swiss stage, and the more the games will count. There's not gonna be any more space for mistakes. So a few words about today. We're starting with, of course, topic of the day, the super challenging debut of YOLO Entertainment 2. Let's have a look at the leaderboard of the Swiss round. As we left from the previous week, Hub88 leading already with 2 victories, a 26-12 overall of the rounds, so important already advantage. And then 1 defeat for Odds88 and a defeat for Wins88. Also, there played 1 game, advantage of the rounds in the favor of Odds88, but we're still talking about very early stages of the games. But, of course, eyes on the team that's gonna have to outperform everything today. It's gonna be talking about YOLO Entertainment again. YE2 represent YOLO Entertainment again. According to the latest formation, the latest information, we're gonna have Sandra Merelaid, Heikki Puk, Ibrahim Onur, Piotr Zepanowski, and Bernardo Correis. Also, spoiler, one of our casters in the team, and they are called for a great effort, 2 matches in a row. It's our newly added team, the 7th one. If you remember, we started with the basic concept of 6 teams. We managed to make a 7th one, the more the better, right? So I'm very eager to see what they will do in action. And we already saw that the fame of players has a very little weight on the map. All the love for the Seraphim fans. And the question is, of course, if this debut will have an impact on their performance. Will they feel buffed or maybe debuffed in the second games? Will they be giving an advantage or not? In my opinion, fellow friends, I see it as a big overall buff, okay? In case you win the first game, that's boost of confidence on all the possible aspects, and you're gonna go to game 2 absolutely charged up and ready to rock it. If it's not gonna be a win, if it's gonna be a loss, that still is gonna ease up the pressure of, debuting on the first game, and I think it will hardly bring down the spirits, right? It's very difficult to bring down the spirits of the team. But then, we do have a few more things that we want to talk about, and of course, the leaders of this Swiss stage, Hub88. Well, they started with an incredible, convincing start. I don't know if we can already see them as potential title contenders. Well, every team, as far as now, is, but we will have to see. I think, honestly, they are potential great contenders. They showed up very confident, they showed strong, and very well prepared. And they are just 2 wins away from securing the playoffs. And 4 games left, so it looks very doable. A reminder for everyone, fellow players, and and the fans around, little professional deviation over there. A reminder that 4 wins in the Swiss stage are a guaranteed spot in the semifinals, mathematically. While 3 wins is a good maybe. Let's say that with 3 wins, you can kind of be okay, but there's the possibility of eventual tiebreaks. That's gonna happen only if the rounds overall will be even, things that, you know, it's not also an eventuality to exclude. But if you want to go to the semifinals, or if eventually you're out of this group stage, you want to do it for wins or losses. You definitely don't want to lose the access to the semifinals just for 1-2 rounds. Definitely not for that. So Hub88 also having another game planned tomorrow against YE2. Confirmation for the stream arriving shortly. Should be around 9, but you'll check away tomorrow. We're gonna have more information about that. And it's gonna be already their 4th game against another team debuting. I don't know if the schedule is gonna be too tight for them. 2 games in 2 days. I don't think the performance will be particularly influenced by this. Also, getting ahead with the Swiss stage as soon as possible and collecting as many wins means locking in the semifinals and having much less stress for the future rounds, and preparing much better for the best of 3s. It's gonna be the 2 semifinals and the final. And for the second game of today, also, we are gonna have another team. We will have Win88 coming back from their first defeat against, indeed, Hub88. Will they recover from this semi-traumatic start? As far as what we know from some insights, we hear that there has been some small tech issues, some small communication issues, some lag here and that. Call them what you want, friends. Call them what you want. Some say it can be, no, just excuses. Some say it can be other things. Doesn't matter, fellow friends. They need to step up and prove not just the value, but also the fame of their players. Seraphim. I mean, we're talking about Seraphim here. We're talking about George. We're talking about Maxine. Shout out to all our friends in Win88, probably warming up already. Anyways, back to what's gonna make the difference. They're gonna play tonight with a slightly different setup. Some players have changed their computers and changed their standards. They're playing from a much more stable environment, hoping that this will make a difference. I do understand that the technical difficulties can, of course, initiate the performance, but it's part of the whole work as a team to be able to play in a quality state and to be able to play a quality game. Maybe, you know, having the latest setup with a wired connection, everything, it's not gonna win you the game, but it's surely gonna make a certain difference. So we're still in the wait to find out what's gonna be the map of the first game. Eventually also future updates for the second one. In the meantime, fellow players and fellow streamers, I don't see much activity in the chat. That's fantastic. Anyways, we're still gonna be ready. Back for a moment onto the leaderboard. We still have to see anything from YE2, which is gonna debut tomorrow, as we anticipated before against Hub88. We have to see the YSAD, aka YOL Entertainment, the first team of YOL Entertainment. Not that we have a first and second one. They were the first ones who managed to form the 5 groups. And another big question mark, which is YP, YOL Payments. Any expectations from their side? We are very curious to find out. Okay, we are getting confirmation that it will be Hub88's turn to pick them up. Right now we're in the phase of the teams picking the maps, picking the classical rotation between the premium maps available right now in Counter-Strike. And while we wait, let's have a small discussion about the map of the next match. We still don't know, fellow friends, we know that in the environment of Counter-Strike, the map has critical aspects that all the teams need to take care of. As we saw the game of last week with the Hub88 versus Win88 on Inferno, map that gave a significant advantage on the terrorist side, having to choose, having to play, also around with Banana, and some shenanigans, classic shenanigans in mid. But you need to understand your players, and friends that in Counter-Strike, playing for terrorist or counter-terrorist side does make a huge difference, does make a huge split in the way that you behave with your teams, that you have to coordinate, cover multiple points. And we do have updates. Okay, so far still no confirmation. So in that sense, fellow players, the map choice has an importance. Teams are available to pick and ban maps in this tournament also. That will make, of course, an important difference in the best of three also games, in which the two teams will face each other into not one full game, but 3 full games. And then it will be particularly interesting to see. Usually, one team has one favorite map, the opponent team has another favorite map, and the third will be probably decided based on a seeding or on other things. As soon as we have more information about that, of course, we will let you know. We will share them with all of you. And a reminder to please stay updated with all the latest information on the tourney. You can join directly the channel CS2 Tourney 2025 or even Battle Mashers, over which we share some of the most important highlights and information. Also, we had some proposals of ideas for making clips and collections of the highly anticipated, most anticipated moments of these games, some highlights, some quick, fast, easy content, TikTok style. Not my generation, but I do fully understand the meaning of that. In that sense, dear friends, for all of you who wish to help out with this, of course it's a big production work on that sense, and on the production side, trying everything as we can. We're gonna have some interesting also updates soon. And apparently the final decision for the map is between Dust 2 and Inferno. Oh, are we gonna travel back to Inferno once again, to the semi-Italian style location? Or are we gonna go down into the deserts of Dust 2? Hype for that. Plus, of course, we have another game. Okay, we got confirmation the map is gonna be Inferno. So we're gonna have another time the crucial banana play, and maybe we will see if Hub88 will still pull an impressive playstyle on the terrorist side. Okay. Alright, so in a few seconds we'll be arriving onto the actual warm-up of the game. Let's go check out live the status of the server and see what are we gonna get. Okay, now fellow friends, right now it's just me on the management, so allow me 1 second to pick up the server and we will be up and about in no time. In the meantime, please do enjoy our beloved free of copyright playlist, okay? Alright, we are right now on the map. You still do see that the warm-up is still going on. And shortly we'll be seeing some players arrive. And of course, worry not, fellow friends. These moments of technical preparation, technical connection will of course be cut in the final version of the VOD of these clips available for later, also to help out the situation on the recaps that we want to do for the highlights. Okay. In the meantime, hey everybody, a big shout out to Georges for helping out and setting up the server and everything. And as we said before, maybe, big maybe, some interesting updates may be arriving soon in the sense of interface and HUD. We're cooking. Just let us cook. So yeah, these moments of technical time/connection will be cut away from the final version. In the meantime, everybody, also we would like to remind you an important thing, that after the game we're gonna have one, hopefully if space and time allow, we probably will have some players to have some interviews for that. And for both the games we will probably have the possibility to interview one player per team on the winning side, of course. We'll have a few questions and we will continue. Then an important thing also notice for all the streamers, and we do have already the first players joining, so we can already switch to the view of the game, because I think that we're about to start in no more time. All right. Okay. All right. Okay, it seems like we have 4 players of the YE2 team right now on the terrorist side. Just to give a quick recap, TikTok is Heiki, our friend Fetus is Piotr, Sanopano for Sandra, Bern is with Bernice nickname, and Bulpecula is Ibrahim. Right now, on the Hub88 side, of course, you know them all. We're still waiting for the rest of the players to fully join. And yes, we also listen to your feedback, everyone. The delay of the stream between the game has been reduced. Of how much? Oh, you wishing you, huh? That we're not gonna tell you. In the case, in the fear and the anxiety of any stream snipers. Nah, friends, we don't do these things. Not on a friendly tournament, right? But anyways, full friends, we're back into Inferno. What can we say about the map? They're already starting. If you look on the minimap in the top left corner of the screen, you will notice the terrorist start side. A and B, the 2 axes, one through the second mid, the side on the most southern part of the map. And then you can see that long vertical corridor bringing to B, that is the banana, and leads to the B side. And on both sides we do have important actions and taking care to B. Instead of arriving to ace implies going through this little bunch of corridors and the big opening which is made. And of course planting in A, it's not going to be such an easy task. We're going to show it in a second. You can even have the possibility to go through the building, through the house, giving a nice opening on the planting on A. And on A you can see, you only have essentially 1.5 sides covered. CT have plenty of spots to hide themselves and covering these potential openings. And in the meantime, moving to B through the mid. B is a totally different task. First of all, the banana, the main access for terrorists to get to B. Very difficult to do otherwise. And the planting B side, well, this is a totally different story. This is a dead end. We got columns, we got buildings, we got places where the terrorist team can hide and protect the bomb. And only 2 access for the territories, for the CTs. Through the corridor, or from the banana, but in that sense, it's going to be a little bit tricky. Also, to mention, church, another potential access, but still, you gotta be covering this opening here. Remember, in Counter-Strike, we do have utilities. So not just the fancy guns, I do see also some reinforcements coming from Hub88. Beautiful. Some utilities, so... Oh, we do also have audio. Ah!
So we're going to rush B.
Alright. We have also Alicia, Daria rejoining. Absolute important, fundamental member of the team in the performance against Win88. We'll see if she will live up to the expectations once again. And we shall be ready to start soon. So everybody in the chat, give us your prediction, give us your messages of love and support for each of the teams. We're up tonight for a long evening of Counter-Strike, of defusals, of frags, of laughs, hopefully, and of great moments. Alright, while we wait for, I think, one more player to join, we will be up and about soon. So let's enjoy a few more minutes. 5 more minutes requested. Okay, I think that we can allow that. In the meantime, a good time to warm up. Of course, fundamental for every team. Let's have a look at the moment. No particular news or updates from any of the channels, so we're just waiting for what we have here. No, GoTV is not available. We're still working on some improvements on that. Yeah, Counter-Strike 2 has changed a little bit. The rules has changed a little bit. The approach. It's incredible on the things you can find on Reddit. People saying, why would you even spectate a game in Counter-Strike? Oh, we got very good reasons for that. In the meantime, let's wait for this warm-up, for this consistency training. And I think that the teams are... Okay. We're still missing one player though. Anyway, of course, remember that all of these parts are gonna be removed. We got some fans for Volpecula, some fans of Ibrahim, right? Nice, we see some love from the YE2 team, like we love that. Sasha, Sebastian, shout out to all of you friends. Thank you for sharing your love for your team, your favorite ones. To all of you in the chat, everybody, share your love, make your predictions, go with your boldest predictions for this game and for the second one. Remember, your YE2 has still to play another game after this one against Win88. So we may be in a three-way scenario. YE2 wins both game and boom, clinches the third spot together with Hub88. Maybe one win, one loss, locating itself in the middle of the leaderboard, not bad position. And if everything goes wrong, well, still the maps played will play an important difference. So for each of the team, there's good reasons to to keep on going until the end, round after round. Remember, in case of a tie with scores, the round difference will be crucial to determine who's going to advance and who's not. Yeah, we got some hype in the chat. We like that. We can keep an eye on the chat every now and then. So yeah, even in a situation when you're almost, I don't know, 12-0, 11-2, still worth to go for each round. We're still in a warm-up phase right now. Maybe somebody of you watching these streams gonna be feeling interested into starting to play Counter-Strike. But I do have said that in the previous streams. Everybody knows myself, I'm not a particularly skilled or talented Counter-Strike player. Maybe somebody of you is interested into joining and starting a learning curve that, well, Counter-Strike can be a little bit tricky, but of course, time and patience do difference. Now, we'll leave you for a few more minutes with the warm-up of the players, and we'll be back with the casting in a couple of minutes. And at the moment we still have one player left to connect and to get ready. We do have a little bit of a tight schedule right now with the second game planned. Ideally, dear friends, we're probably not gonna go further than 10.5 Estonian time with the whole stream. Then delays more or less, we will let you know. In the meantime, we find out already from Bernie's his theme song Drifter. Very fascinating to check out some of the weapons and skins we do have from the player side. Let's see. Showing off some good skins on that. Some AWP practice. For some that are not going quite well. And thanks to Daria, we will be shortly up and out. We have some dancing in the chat. Also, for those of you following right now, the teams that you see right now are not correct. Even if we still need to have all the teams ready. Yeah, indeed. We have some in the chat, some requests to reassess the teams. Okay, alright, we got all our players on. And shortly we will be up and about. Admire our beautiful medieval battle. Okay. Okay, we will have Hub88 starting as CT. Interesting. YE2 will be on the T side. Okay. Server will be starting soon. So we will also rejoin in a second. And there we go. Okay. There we see already teams forming. Making sure that I do get to spectate. Oh, chat, you definitely don't want to see me playing on this one. We're having a little bit of final checks. Big shout out to Georges, aka Goshag, for in the back room, in the backstage, managing and handling the server. Because we'll soon be up and about. That's the cool thing of being live, as we always say. So, once again, big expectations from YE2 for a strong start against the leaders of the Swiss stage right now. And so many of you may be wondering, why do we call it Swiss stage instead of a classic group stage or round robin rage? We do still want to leave the door open for possibility to the teams to play against each other or not. And we do have all the teams set correct. Everybody, good luck and have fun. In a few seconds, bye face, and then we'll be up and about for the first game of this beautiful... is it Wednesday today? No, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday evening, yes. Everybody, have a great one. We have a start from round 1 with YE2 on the Tourney side. Still hesitating, trying to decide. Hub88 already taking place, 2 in B, 3 in A. Flash tried to peek, and the picking already found. They're not really moving right now. We have Pekula speaking up. 1 down already. Angelo down for 5/4. Try to speak up right now onto A. They're just making the moving onto A. They're committing, and 1 down already. Alicia starting with a good defense. It's 4 HP. 12 points and already. Ooh, the headshot. Quick and straight. And the grenade play from Sandra. Attention over here. We may have an attempt to plant. 1 down. 1 versus 2. Bernice. Lots of responsibility already on our caster. Can it end this? Down already. Beautiful one. There was an attempt. There was surely an attempt on the YE2 starting up, unafraid at all of Hub88, which still takes round 1. We see already plenty of utilities and weaponry prepared. And they're gonna try A again against the second mid through the house. Or through mid. And already caught Cringe Lord. Now they're under 2 fires. City side. They're trying on the left. And already they're walking around. They know now it's a fair play. It's an open fight here on A. One down, all down. Ah, really, really, really quick, if not maybe too quick decision. Let's just jump on A. They were all there. They didn't even give them the time to try to open. That's a possible approach. The classic rush B, but it's actually rush A. From the chat, will the winner get a prize? We don't want to give too many spoilers on this side right now. Alright, dropping a bomb, exploring the banana. Y2 finding already the grenades resistance, fire on both sides. Still picking and leaving the door open for possible quick invasion to A. Fire in the banana, and one down already. Hub88 doing an immaculate job on the terrorist side. The bomb is still left down. The bomb is still in the T-spawn, more or less. Let's see now a situation in mid. Look at how Hub88 is covering A. One for mid and two for the both sides. And now trying to sneak in the banana. The smoke diffuses. Ooh, and they see them. It's 2 versus 2 now on the two corners. And the smoke now to dissipate. Open fire, doesn't get anybody. He's just walking from behind. They're just next to each other. Only one wall thick enough for the smoke, and once the smoke dissolves, there they are. One down, two down. Ooh, it's 2 versus 4. Still don't know. Down. And now all the responsibility is Sandra solo with the weapon trying to go on A. It is covered. He's an only child versus Sandra. They don't see each other. Now they see them. And the planting attempt. 1 versus 4. Undoable. Trio for Hub88. Strong start. But we were expecting no less than that. But still, plenty of time. And as you can see, a few more rounds until the change of sides. Right now, God's only child, 6 kills, 1 death, 1 assist. Sandra Sanupannu, 2 kills, 3 deaths. And already some fire sent in the banana. Grenade play, mid under control for now. Classical approach from Hub88, the classical defense, 2 on B, 3 on A. And already some fire shots, headshot, clean and nice. Burn is down, and we're now 4 versus 4 again. They're trying something down in A. So with the action, 1 down. There's still 2 more with the bomb taken on the other side. And there are reinforcements are arriving now. It is 2 versus 4. Same from Vulpecula. Can you see? He sees the Alicia, and Alicia down, and Vulpecula down, of course. Now it's 1 versus 3. TikTok call to an important challenge. And down again. Heiki down. And Hub88 moves on to 4-0. Alright. Buy time, skin check. Sandra now with the AWP also. And everything refilled from the YE2 side. What are they gonna approach now? Steal decision time. Critical in the banana, the flame and the kill. 2 down already. And the AK of the only child is unstoppable here. 2 left already. And a big decision to take. What do we do now? What do we go for? Blinded already by the flashbang. And they're gonna push in now. And the hunt is successful. Look at that. Only Heiki left. Does he know? And Hub88 is on a hunt. Knock him down until the last one. Not even a single planting. 5-0. And for now, it is Hub88 Dominion. Pepper now. They need to reset. They need to mentally
wipe the whole situation and be fresh and ready. They have time. They have ways. They don't have the cash, but they still have space for collecting some good ones. Grenades in the banana again. And of course, for Hub88, it's not anything new. Still don't know how to move with the bombs. Now they're changing the grenades. And the Uzi play to take down one from Hub88. Steal grenade play on the banana. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to distract them in A? They don't know where the bomb carrier is. Distract some play in A. Keep an eye on the minimap, fellow friends. We do have action on multiple sides of the map at the time. And now they change, they're switching. Moving now to A. Defense from YE2, no one down already. It's 2 versus 1, and he doesn't stop in 2 in 1, 3-1, triple for Makie. And clean one. Wow, that was an absolute escalation of power. 6-0 with Hub88 in calm control and fashion. For newcomers, 13 with 2 rounds of advantage is the goal for the teams. And now once again, here we go. The Molotov, the fire on the banana. Not too much interested from this side. They're gonna approach from mid. Smoke covering from the T side. And now it's all about what's gonna happen in the house. More utilities used. Some action in the house. 1 down already for YE2. Look at how they got the corridor covered. And they're showing up. Shots fired. Some injures. And nothing yet. Notice how B side is still covered. They are calm, focused, and aggressive, and decided to win. 1 down, all down. Only 1 player left for YE2, and now it's the cat and mouse game. With the exception, of course, and YE2 is a tiny mouse, and Hub88 is a hungry cat. 7-0. And now it's once again time for buy, ideas, and refill. It's gonna be a very difficult one, but they need to try, all for all, even for a few rounds. And here we start. And already on the T side, checking, extending into banana. And they do know that there's much less noise, much less action. Smoke in the house to stop it. Look at the exit of the house covered already, and they're going. They're going to A. Already 1 down per team. Shots fired, 2 down. YE2, 3 down. Difficult story over here. 4 and 5. Clean up. Mopped away from the square of A. 8-0 from Hub88. Oi, oi, oi. From YE2, the wall crash start that nobody wants to. But still, if Hub88 can keep it calm and composed, I'm sure that they can do fire on the banana. So down smoky mid from the side. Lots of noise. No shots yet. Hub88 just saying, hey, do whatever you want. We are covering our steps. Chance to sneak from outside. Can he hear the steps? Can he see? He saw it. Sanopano spotted. More smoke to slow down this infiltration over A. Will she peek? Maybe she will not. But once the smoke goes away, Flash thrones. Fight still in the meantime. They decided enough of protecting B. Mop them up, mop the mid. And a nice cleanup. And this is what happens when you make Hub88 lose their patience. They're gonna start hunting for you. They're gonna start finding you out. Whatever you're planning, whatever you're doing, enough with the covering of the bombs of the bomb sites. Let's just hunt them one by one. 9-0. And a lot of plans to be made. And ideas. Rerunning to A again. He's covered. And a classical cover. They know their place is also. Look at him be. Exchange of grenades. Fearless. Walking into the smoke. He's not gonna find anything over there. And once again, the classical cover on the outside of the door. And already some. Ah, the inactivity. Ah. We'll be back. Yeah, chat, we didn't fix that yet. Total domination. For now, yes. Still on the outside. 3 for YE, 4 for Hub88. 3 for 3. Hey! Bernie's taking down 2 already. And now, could be an easy one. All the pressure on Alicia. Knows that they're trying something in A. And sees the grenade, sees the smoke. Doesn't see. But now she does. 1 versus 3. Do they have enough time to run to B now? And Alicia probably figured out also. 1 down there, Alicia down, and the first point for YE2. Harrise. 9-1 after a clutch play from Bernice. We got some fire in the chat also from the Win88. Hey guys, you gotta play next. Be very careful on what you say on the chat. Thanks for the shout out to the casters. Now, fire protecting. They're gonna try the A once again. No noise. But Hub88 no now. Classic defense, just more prepared. Fire shot. That will probably be enough to burn down YE2. No, the fire over there. After the smoke dissipates, attention. Decides they're doing a nice wipe. It's now 3 versus 3. But they all know it is A. The goal of YE2. Exchange of grenades. Smokes. Cover the view. 1 down. Can they clean it up? Bomb has been planted. Only Bernie's alive. 1 down. Let's try the clutch play. Doesn't. They should have plenty of time for the defusal. The defusal kit takes much less. And that's a point for Hub88. Although we're starting to see some ideas from YE2. Bold and still there. Alright, 10-1 for Hub88. Folks from YE2, fans of YE2, if not for the game, for the rounds. Smoke ready. Deploying in banana. Grenade play. Ooh, super advancing from Bernice. Oh, 1 down, and that's it. Now, will they continue? Will they insist on the banana? Attention, they still are. The smoke. Try to slow down the fire, to slow down the action, to say don't even dare to walk into our fountain. Even grenade. Try to chip down some damage. Fire thrown. He's covered. It is 4 versus 3. Cringe Lord already starting to suspect. They all know it's B. Question is, what are we gonna find once they dissipate the smoke and the flashbangs? They're all there. Shots in the blind. Almost takes down one of the terrorists. Try to open now in the corridor. Attention over there. 1 down, 2 down. Sanno Panno from behind. Simple as it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this first half. And now we're gonna have Hub88 on the T side. The classic that has thrown down Win88 on the last round, on the last game. And we're gonna see if YE2 has cooked something on the CT side. Again, some play in the banana. Distraction over there. Already shots fired. Bernie's waiting behind the corner and down Bernie. Already prepared. But there's only 2 on the CT side left. And the gunplay here, even the reload time. No, my friend, in CT. Whoa, again? Already? In Counter-Strike, you don't have time to reload, my friends. You don't have time to reload. And now, for the match point for Hub88. 12-1 and plenty of time to play. Once again, Shenanigans sending 2 down the banana. Bernie's ready. Yeah, first shot not going as we expected. One down. There's now 3 of them in B. But in the meantime, look at Hub88. They sneaked in A. There's 2 versus 4. Can they pull it off? Can they win the game with such an incredible clutch play? Shots fired. Arriving. 2 versus 2. Can they save it? Can they? They managed. They managed. 13-1. 13-1 in an incredible display of power. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely incredible. Wow. Take a moment to think, to breathe, because that was absolutely crazy. 13-1. With all the love and affection, of course, for YE2. Ay. Right? Ay.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back. Thank you for being here. Well, that was an absolute dominion, and that's the 3-0. How do you feel?
I'm feeling that I'm being carried.
Can you repeat, please? We don't hear you very well.
I'm pretty sure I'm being carried throughout the whole game.
Well, not totally. We have a lot of GGs from the chat, so they surely appreciated this major step of Hub88. So, a few more words from the game. How did it feel?
Felt like I only killed 2 people, and then everyone else killed everyone else.
That still made a difference, though. And now we are 3 wins into this stage, meaning that the team is not technically yet fully qualified to the semifinals, but you have it almost in the pocket. Does it make you feel better?
Yes. Actually, we'll have to play LAN, right?
We'll have to play still 4 more games. We need to play against all the teams.
Yes.
But qualification is almost in the pocket. Think it's gonna put less pressure?
No, we'll always play on maximum inter.
Okay, we like that. Now, one final question that I wanted to ask you. Out of the remaining teams, which one are you more eager to play against? Let me quickly check you. We got YSAD, we got YP, and Rush88, which you're gonna face tomorrow.
We're waiting for the match tomorrow, and we're also going to be watching the match today to see how they go.
Yeah,
we have Win88 against Hub88 coming up, so against YE2 coming up, so of course will be interesting. Okay, that's pretty much all. Do you want to say anything to our friends watching from home?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for sharing your love to Hub88. We felt it this much, and we did everything we could.
All right, seems that's Hub88 is really like starting in the best way for now, first position. That's fantastic. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us in this quick interview, and we will continue with the next games. I think this will take about a few more minutes. Let me check. Yeah, in about 20 minutes we will be up and about for the second game. So thank you once again for joining us, and enjoy the next game. And we will be a little bit in an intermission moment, and then we will resume the stream in about 5 minutes. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. See you.
To get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up, hands on my face. I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better, and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. And I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. Oh. You hurt me and ruined my life. I lost a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some other stuff. But why did I get into this? I feel like this is all a dream. But when I wake up, look around, this isn't even make believe. So I sit in the corner thinking back to all the memories. I grew up with these fake beliefs, by the time I find a remedy. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. And I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. Yeah. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me and ruined my You hurt me and ruined my life.
You could be the muse to my passion. We can make love like an act of God. I just match my words to my actions. Magic in my life's everlasting. I say I could have the world, be with any girl. Something about your style makes me wanna man up. We should fill our cups, catch a flick and do some stuff. I'm used to one night stands, but with you that's not enough. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see ya. Please give me a sign, yeah. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Please give me a sign, yeah. I don't wanna front, I just wanna see you. Please give me a sign if you wanna come. Why you presenting games? I don't wanna play. I've been on my grind, I just wanna lay down with you. Spark a doobie, hit the town with you. Life is complicated, but I found in you something simple, I can wrap my head around it. Be my lady, cause you keep on around it. You see all the women in my DMs, it's astounding. You ain't gotta worry about a thing, you got me grounded. Yeah, I say any truth that I wanna say. Let's appreciate
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back for the warm-up again. Yes, tonight on the CS2 Tourney 2025 YOLO. Matt's still here for all of you casting the second game of the day. I hope all of you had a nice chill break. I hope that we still have many of you still watching, still following up. First of all, we want to make a big thanks to No Copyright Sounds for the lovely playlist that has been keeping you company for the previous, I think about, what was it, half an hour, more or less. And now we're ready to prepare for our game 2. Now, coming up shortly for all of you, we're gonna have Win88 versus YE2 once again. Let's go through the teams. First of all, a few words for YE2 and their debut previously against Hub88. Well, it didn't go as planned. I'm quite sure that was definitely not how they were expecting the first game. 13-1, the score. Surely not the best way to start your journey, but the Swiss stage is long. We still have 5 more games against all the players, against all the other teams. 5 or 6. 5 more games, yeah. So pretty much time to be ready. Go, go, go from Anton. Thank you for that. Yes, so on the side of the round count, that's not particularly good news. But once again, many games, still a long way to go. And the next step is already coming up shortly in a few more minutes. So as we predicted earlier during the first warm-up, we said, can this start with 2 matches in a row be influencing the performance? Will they make them feel more or less buffed, more or less confident in the second game? And my expectations, as for now, please chat, feel free to also let us know your expectations in the chat of the streaming, but overall the feeling is that it's not a team that takes everything too seriously. We see them taking very bold decisions, taking very not too much thinking and wondering and mixing the pot, but just hey, we have an idea, we're just gonna go for it and try to do our best. And they showed up also that the gunplay is not that bad at all. Not that bad at all. I mean, Hub88 show a true statement of superiority on that, and with all the affection and love for the team, we cannot deny that they were neatly superior, and the score also proves that. But we saw glimpses of good initiatives. We were playing on Inferno, and we gotta say that on the T side, they had a couple of moments that made us think, hey, there's something good out of this game too. But now it's a different story, because now they're gonna play against Win88, representing the Live88 studio. Win88 also coming from a defeat previous week against, once again, Hub88. So now this game is gonna clearly give us finally a glimpse of the power scale of the different teams. Now, Win88, of course, had some few issues on the previous game, on technical side, on communication side, that supposedly should be already solved. We know that a few players have changed setup, and let's see if this will make a difference. Of course, it's not gonna win you the game, but maybe can put you in the right mindset. And then remember, teamwork in these games, in this phase, is not just about shooting and playing well and being coordinated on a map, it's being coordinated also outside of the game itself. Good mood, good encouragement, good approach, good hardware, and a stable connection, of course. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if Win88 can show up in a different shape. Their situation right now, checking the leaderboard, not updated, including the previous game has not been updated yet. You will all get some more updates tomorrow morning. Has a round difference of 4 wins and 13 defeats, meaning that they're still one step ahead in the sense of the round advantage, but going 0-2 already wouldn't be ideal. And Hub88 can look at all of them from above, from a solid 3-0 with an almost fully completed qualification. I would like to remind you once again, for those who are, like me, a little bit not so friendly with these calculations, in a Swiss stage with 7 teams and the 4 spots granting you the access to the semifinals, 3 wins is a good maybe, 4 wins are a guaranteed access to the semifinals. And you definitely don't want to find yourself with only 3 wins, because in that case we're going to be taking the rounds difference as the advantage. And, well, nobody wants to be left out with from the semifinals just because of some round advantage. It is difficult, but it's the true nature of the Swiss stage, of these best of 1 quickly against all the teams. No time to prepare, no time to study, unless you are waiting, which also puts a little bit more of expectations on 3 specific teams: YSAD, representing YOLO Entertainment, YP for YOLO Payments, and Rush88, which is the least one in the situation, because tomorrow evening we're gonna have one more game against Hub88 versus Rush B. Also for that, lots of expectations. Can Hub88 lock in the semifinals, being the first team to qualify? And what are we going to see from Rush B88? We got some expectations. We got some good expectations. They have a interesting roster that we're gonna analyze better tomorrow. But the focus of today will go back to YE2 and Win88. The game will be played on the Ancient map. Ancient is the name of the map for the non-experts on this topic, and we do fully understand. I mean, many of you probably, of you who are not familiar with Counter-Strike, probably started to understand a little bit, right? Maybe do we want to go through the very, very, very few basics? Counter-Strike Bare and Bones. 2 teams. One is the T side, terrorist side, and one is the C team, counter-terrorist. The T side has to win the round in 2 weak conditions. Planting the bomb and aggregate the fuse by defeating eventually also all the CTs. CT side, win condition to either defuse the bomb or defeat all the terrorists. So on one side, we do have one of the 2 teams having more win conditions than the other. On the other side, as you may have noted, the maps of the game tend to make it quite tricky for the CT to access this objective. All of our teams do go through a pick and ban phase, so the maps are not picked automatically, but they are selected by decisions of both teams. And round after round, the teams face each other's. After 10 rounds, we do have the halftime, so teams switch automatically sides. After every round, based on the kills and the great actions and performance they have in the game, they get cash, they get money, with which at the beginning of every round they can buy different weapons and different utilities, such as hand grenades, smoke grenades, fire grenades, flashbangs, and some small decoys. Not so used in the game, but hey, strategy can be quite different. There are many approaches, and of course you can understand that in a game in which action goes particularly fast, the time of every round is about 1 minute and 45, so we have very fast-paced action, and the HPs of each of the team are fairly limited. In a couple of shots or a headshot, you can be already knocked down for the end of the round. It is important to take split-second decisions, coordinated, and with the finger always ready on the fire button. Now, fun fact about this, that Counter-Strike, if somebody of you has seen some esports, we are used to see some pretty much crazy setups with people playing with keyboards almost perpendicular to their facing side, people playing with their face a few millimeters from the screen, trying to look at the minimum pixel difference, minimum pixel movements, or I heard of people firing with having weird key bindings, even firing with space bar and walking with mouse buttons or something like that. Yeah, friends, the customizability, the customization options in Counter-Strike are absolutely incredible, and each one follows their own path, their own comfort setup. We even have players that this time we will not call out specifically, who play on a much lower resolution and a little bit of a slanted resolution for more comfort in probably viewing the little edges of the hitboxes of the opponents. Well, each one for their own, essentially. So it's once again, as we were saying before, after the end of the first game, if somebody of you wants to pick up Counter-Strike, be prepared. It is free to play. You can, of course, get the Premier access for access to ranked games and a lot of customization options. There's a universe behind Counter-Strike 2, okay? But if you want to pick up and learn the game, that's a great opportunity, and you, of course, find out that in your YOLoverse, from each of the sides of the company, from every single unit of the company, you have people who are already into the game, who have played thousands and thousands of hours, and are likely also to help you out picking up and learning how to get the best out of the game. So don't be afraid, and eventually join the channel Button Mashers or the CS2 Tourney. CS2 Tourney for more details straightforward into the tournament, Button Masher for some highlights, and of course probably somebody will share also in your more local Slack channel more information about that. And of course, don't be afraid of sharing the link of the live with all of your friends. People in the live studio better have this streaming on the big screen on on their break room. If they don't, later we gotta speak. And so we are a few minutes away from the beginning of the preparations for the next game, approximately starting at 21. And we know, of course, that considering the situation with these online games, it may take a few more minutes than the usual. But honestly, friends, our last game took quite a little, partly because of the total stump from Hub88. But as usual, recommendations for everyone, we will cut away, and those who see the replicas the day after the VODs, all of these moments of nothing happening, of just warm-up, will be, of course, cut. Now, this said, we are a few moments away from connecting to the game and seeing what's the state of the works. In the meantime, for all of the watchers, if you have access to the chat, please write your predictions, show up some love for YE2 or for Win88. Two teams coming from a defeat, two teams who are now called to prove up something. As we said before, the more we get closer to the end of the Swiss stage, the more each game counts. Each single second and round counts. If not for the round, for the game, for the round difference. You kind of understand that there's no space to live to the opponent. There's no reason to give it up. And the fun part of all of this is that now Hub88 will be just comfortably watching the two Lions fighting from their comfortable Caesar spot in this virtual Colosseum that we're building, feeling quite well after the game, and they just went in and played straightforward. And I don't think that Hub88 will be lifting the foot from the accelerator. Absolutely not. And as we do see already some players connecting, I say that it is now time
For us to dive into the
server, and shortly we will be up. So, thanks once again for the music. That was a little bit less
flawless than we were expecting. Up. And there we are. Okay, we already got some players in the lobby already. Very nice. And we're gonna have some warm-ups. As I anticipated to all of you, the map of this game will be Ancient. The teams will be facing each other into a map that we haven't seen yet in this Swiss stage. We had one game on Dust and 2 games already on Inferno, and other teams facing themselves for the first time on Ancient. As you can see, the CT spawn is on top, is on the north, and the terrorist spawn is on the south part of the map. We have multiple accesses into a map that clearly ask you to choose what you want to do, what is going to be your plan. From the main entrance on A, or eventually through the donuts you see in the center left. Space in mid, very open, very wide. Potential also. Option for going for B. Through the doors and through the ramp. But the CT also have a quick access. For the tempo, straight to A. And through the alley, short and long access to B. So it will be interesting to see what teams are going to be doing into this new map. Now at the moment we're still having the players having the warm-up. And we will be up and about very, very soon. I mean, yeah. We're just 1 minute later than the schedule. And yes, for the newcomers, keep in mind, bullets can go through thin surfaces. So every time and then you play Counter-Strike, you wonder, oh, I'm knocked out. Who was that? What happened? Ah, well, friends, it's a fast-paced game. And also stay tuned for tomorrow's game. Right now, schedule Rush88 versus Hub88. Up the moment, approximately at 9. We're not sure about that. We will let you know shortly. We will, of course, share with you all of you the link to the streaming. Caster Matt will be there once again with all of you. Let's see if we'll have further guests. And also, of course, after the game, stay with us for a few more minutes. We're gonna interview the winning team. We're gonna have a few words from their side before greeting each other's. And some of us will go have a good night. Some of us will stay up enjoying the owling hours. And somebody will go to night shift. A shout out for all of our friends who have to do some night shifts, okay? I feel you, and I'll be up all night with all of you. Jokes aside, okay, let's see who we are waiting for. Once again, we're still in the warm-up right now. Let's see. Can Bernie step up? Bernie has a big responsibility. Bernardo is the representative not just of the YE2 tournament, the team, but he's also one of the casters. So he brings on his shoulders the representation of the casters, and he better do well in this game. Now, in the previous game, actually, he managed to pull out a couple of clutch plays, some triples here and there, but will it be enough? It's an important factor. We don't want to say that it's game-changing, but many players have seen, have seen Hub88 playing. It's interesting to understand if that does make a difference. Also, friends, we're gonna have, as usual, our classical disconnection issue. Let's try to see if does anybody know in the chat if writing will maybe re-trigger the disconnection issue, because otherwise we can just spam some emotes here and there and avoid this. Because we found out, of course, during the production preparation that Counter Strike is technically not really meant for spectating games like this, but we are in the works for some solutions. Maybe if somebody of you knows this detail, let us know in the streaming chat, in the chat, whatever you wish for. So at the moment we have 7 players out of 10. We have, I think, all the 5 representatives of YE2 here. Sanopano, Opacula, Piruzulutus, and Bernice and TikTok, and then Goshak and the others. From Win88 still connecting, because, as we anticipated before, Win88 has done a little switch on hardware side. And a few of these players will be playing with relatively new hardware in the hope of avoiding communication issues. And of course, once again, all of these dead times will be cut from the final version of the votes. You can all check. Can have some practice here. Some AWP. AWP play. Not so proficient. Let's keep our eye on our fellow caster. in a map with very tight spaces. It'll be interesting to see how the teams will adapt. Nice one, Bernice. You're gonna be able to pull it out once the real game starts, though. So we're still waiting, friends, for further informations about the game status. The players are warming up, the team players are getting warm. YE2 coming fresh from a game previously. Once again, 13-1 against Hub88. It's not as easy, all the teams are so similar. We got Rush B, Hub, Dev, and so on. I think of custom names, we only have Rush B88 representing the Live 88 developers. We have Win88 representing the Live 88 studio. We do have YSAD, or let me try to say it once again. XX69 YSAD. No, YSAD stands for. Wait, can we actually say that live? Maybe not. We'll just call them YSAD, they're representing Yellow Entertainment. YP, standard nickname for Yellow Payments. And YE2, additional team from the other Yellowers joining us. Maybe, if we have more teams who want to join, if we have more teams who want to put themselves at the test. Maybe there will be more editions of this. Who knows? They don't want to make promises for the future right now. We don't want to let any detail that is unconfirmed slip out. But still, we're cooking. OEG. Vanno bene refine those reflexes. A little bit of bantering for the friends. A little bit of bantering because Counter-Strike is like this. We're all very good, and at the same time we're all terrible at it. We're still waiting for 3 members of Live 88. Maxine, Tomasz, and Seraphim show up. We're gonna let you play with knives only for the first 10 rounds. Only knives. Knives and taser, at best. And we're still once again chilling in a warm-up. They are joining. Alright, okay, we got some good news. Alright, let's see if we'll soon have. Okay, we'll be able to start soon. So, fellow friends, grab your snacks and get comfortable. All right. We restart. And shortly we will be up and about, fellow friends. Thanks so much for all of you viewers. Thank you so much from all of you from home for the patience. We're starting just with 10 minutes. Not too bad. Not bad. 10 minutes of well done delay. So we're gonna have Win88 on the CT side to defend. YE2 on the terrorist side, planting and trying to bring home some rounds. Everybody, we're about to start shortly. Let's see. Is this gonna be our knife round? Yes, this is gonna be our knife round. Okay, and then we're gonna restart and rejoin. I mean, all of you can see the chat. Okay, fellow friends, now is the moment where the hype is up. It's gonna be... Here they go. Okay. So everybody, we're gonna joining and be ready with a fresh new server. Admire my PG with absolutely nothing on it. And there we go. We got a lot of love for Seraphim already. Everybody. Are they all locked in? Let's see. I think that the server is still restarting. I think it was too fast for this one. This will get messy. Absolutely. This will get bloody. Probably. Considering the water in the T-span. Alright. Everybody, let's just wait for our heroes, for our fantastic players. There they are. As we said before, Win88 on the T side, on the CT side, and YE2 on the T side, trying to plant. A few more seconds of warm-up, waiting for all the players to be ready and connected, and then we'll be up for our second round of this evening in Counter-Strike 2. And of course the Seraphim army has joined us. Bets, we don't have them live on the chat, but please feel free to decide offline with whoever you like. But we'll think about something for that later, for the bets. Alright, as we said many times, the fame does do very little on the map. Now it's time to get down for real. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Let's begin this game. Win88 versus YE2. Second game in a row for YE2. And second game overall for Win88. Buying phase. And here we go, we are live on Ancient, starting right now. Bernice already moving forward, they're gonna aiming to be. And of course, Win88 distributing himself, already spotting the first utilities thrown, first smokes, blinded Oleg. And now they're arriving in mass. Knock down one, easy defense. Try with the pistol. You don't have the distance. Bomb planted. Plantation in B. Look at that, 3 in a line with the grenade. Have a shot to chip down some damage. One down already. 3 for 4. Try with the gunplay. One more down. And Goshag, another one. Defusal time. They don't have kits, but they do have the time. The bomber has a 40 seconds time. Can he do it? Of course he can. First round going for Win88 on the CT side. Diffuser complete after a rough gunfight at B. Let's see what will be the approach now for YE2. will test the A. Will play around mid. Here they go. Buying time is over. Classical defense with two people on A. No, actually switching more towards mid. They might spot Bernie's trying in the middle. He sees the smoke. And already they know B is safe. In the smoke now for Seraphim, knocked down already. And now they have free space for A. They need immediately the 4 of Win88 to cut down, and they are there already. Bernie's knocked down, chunk out of the elf, knocked down. Some nice play here with the Gali. Now once again the attempt for the defense. And Oleg be arriving in time here. Looking at Alpha here in the donuts. Spotting already. And first one knocked down. It is 3 versus 3. And some action already shooting down. Bernie's knocked down. Maxim Chief in action. Looking down over the... Oh! And a TT! And a terrorist take the round. Bernie's MVP of this round. That's 1-1. Okay. Seems like we're gonna have a fair fight for now. Some whoop whoop from the chat. Okay, there we go. Round 3. Starting up. Nobody has picked the bomb. Okay, no. Nobody has picked the bomb yet. Attention here. Ooh, the first shots already in mid. Flash drones. Lots of action over here. And Alfar down already. 4-4. Somebody has forgot the bomb. And down the headshot from Vulpecula. And 2 down already. And they now pick the bomb. Another headshot here from Georgie's, aka Goshug. The utilities fire thrown. Doesn't know Bernie, he spots them. And from the side, he's taken from 2 sides. Attention only. Oleg remaining. 1 headshot. 1-man army. 1 versus 2. And a bomb to the fuse. He knows there's somebody behind the corner. Bomb planted. He moves in the open space. And he manages to knock him down. Heiki. And that's 2-1 for YE2. A rough start, but we're seeing quite some interesting play from all the 2 sides. Seraphim forgot to turn on the monitor. As Seraphim can playing even with the monitor off. See now, they're moving towards B. They're sending some scouts. Down to A. Not even approaching in mid. 1 down, bomb down. Nice shot from Ridaglie. Luckily the connection is fast. And they're now 3 up for the T side. Still in the middle of B. B is covered. Smoke slowing down. Look at the minimap. Already 1 down. Ooh, beautiful from Eki. 1 for 1. 2 for 1. For YE. 1 down already. And Win88 takes it down in the end. They lock them. They close them. In the cave. 2-2. And seems like we're gonna have a good one. It's too early to make overtime predictions, but be prepared for all sorts of things. And now it seems like a clear A declaration from YE2. Into the main A. Covered only by Seraphim right now. And support from Goshang arriving on the side. And they're questioning. What do we do with that smoke? Goshang has no visual. Nobody spotted already. Seraphim down. Seraphim knocks them down. One only man remaining. And it's Seiki with the bomb. Knocks down one. 2 kills on the active. And Oleg, quick bullets. And Win88 takes back the lead, 3-2. In what seems like a very fair fight. Once again, buying phase, preparation, lots of utilities. And now let's see which one will be the attempt. They need to think fast. YE2 cannot let Win88 set up a defense plan already. The flash and the fire throw already 1-1, and Bernice takes down one. Maxime down, 2 for Bernice. Planting in the meantime in B happened. It is 5 versus 2. Seraphim and Tomashko. Seraphim knocks down 1, knocks down 2. Can he get the third one? He reloads. No, the reload time is very long. And Tomash from the side taken down. And that's 3-3, friends. We do have a game. And what a fought game. Wow. Who in the chat was expecting such a fair start? 6 rounds already, and the situation is 3-3. And now attempting in B. Once again. The cave. Nobody has spotted them since so far. They're trying to secure from wood. Smoke scene. Gosh, I'm suspecting something is in here. And I also. There. He actually smart movement. Changing weapons always is faster than reloading. Captain Price, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, a classic one. And once again, in B for Pecula takes them one. Tension here. Can they be securing B once again? They are 3 versus 3. Knockdown. Gosha takes one more. And it's Bernice versus Gosha. Bernice a few more HP. Try now to reroute everything. Run to A. And Goshak has to make a decision. Will he stay in B? 30 seconds on the timer. He has to be quiet. No, not now. Come on, really? Oh, this auto kick. Come on. Planting now. Planted in A. Goshak knows. Bernie's taking space. He needs a spot from which he can secure and keep the bomb safe. He wants to go for the kill. Still looking in the donuts. Is he then spotted? Found. Does he have enough time for the defusal? He doesn't have a defusing kit. 5, 4, 3, 2. He can't do it. And on the brink of the defusal, we do have a defusal and a 4-3 for Win88. Some people saying that Ancient makes your FPS, your frame per seconds drop. Oh well. It's part of the tactic game of picking the map. And here we go, round 7. Round 8 actually. 2 more for the first half time, and already shots down in mid. 1 down for YE2. The play 8, 4 versus 4 now. Play. And they know they're trying to run around A. On the defense side, Seraphim spots something there, 3 versus 1. And they are not gonna even bleed for this one, securing A. Gosha takes one down and gets taken down also. Planting on A. 2 versus 2. Let's see now if Heiki covering. Might see spot. There's a smoke there. Can't spot anybody. Testing the chip damage with the grenades. And one down. Maxim takes down. Heiki trying the defusal. What is Sandra doing? Finds the two of them. But the bomb has been defused already. And gets taken down also. Maxim solo alive. And that's 5-3 for Win88. Trying the trying to not get kicked out of the server. Let's see now. Round number 9. 5-3 for Win88. Studio an advantage in a fair game. YE trying again the access to B, covered of course with utilities and the fire and the flashbangs to slow them down, to make them question, is this still the right idea? Once again, more flashbangs thrown, some shots fired. They see, they know, one down for YE. And in the meantime, the defense, Gosha takes one down more, 4 versus 2. Critical decision moment, do they still insist in B? And they're trying to spot for the headshot. Ah, you don't mess with an AK in the end of Chief Maxim. And now Ibrahim, the only one standing with the bomb, and 4 opponents. Super angry, and from the corner, no space. 6-3 from Win88 in advantage right now. Let's try to not be kicked out of the server once again. The 12 HP clutch. But still, YE not too late to the party. Checking down in mid. They are splitting quite wide, but not advancing more than the entrance. One spotted already. Ashok in the smoke. And Ibrahim down. Alpha takes him. And Bernice knocks him down. Deagle work over there. 3 over 4. Some fire shots once again. Maxim involved in mid. The AK is ready. Watch the timer clicking, almost 1 minute left. The open way. Oh, from mid, takes down 2. Gosha gonna streak. Now only Piotr remaining. Really try the attempt on B. Oleg is covering 1 and 2. Easy for Win88. 7-3. And they're now picking it up quite nicely. Hey, we're not getting kicked out with this trick, so that's nice. 7-3 for Win88. Goshag on top of the KDA list. With Heiki, his counterpart. On the YE2 side, utility shot, Zoe. Alpha in the smoke. Knocks down 1, knocks down 2. It's 4 versus 5. Alpha with the AWP. Spots. And the flashbang from Bernice. One now in the donut, knocking in Seraphim, standing. Takes 1, takes 2. Who's left? Iken Ibrahim, 2 versus 4. Once again, not the easiest of the scenarios. He does spot the gun. He saws the gun of Oleg. He needs to be quick with the bullet. And it is, of course. B seems to be now clear. But they hear the shots and they're going to look for that. Now, Ibrahim is alone. With 3 wolves hunting around. Will he get spotted? On the opening mid. Oh, quick reflexes. Can he get also 2 more? Down one another to Seraphim again. Can he knock him down? Seraphim with 73 HP. And the flashbang thrown to distract their smoke, and there's a lot of tension. Walks for the smoke. Brave move. Still defending. Seraphim takes him down. Nobody messes with Seraphim del Loco. Studio goes 8-3, last round of the first half. A3 for Studio. There was some good momentum in the beginning for YE2. Now they need to reorganize their ideas. The bomb must be planted. That's the most difficulty, biggest difficulty that we've seen so far, is reaching a safe planting site. To have a clear view. Once again, the classical cover over B. Temple does nothing. Maxime. Piotr down already. In the smoke. He's turned around. Watch out for Goshak. Spots Sandra in the mid. Open corridor. Now it's 2 versus 3. Still a lot of dubs. He's basically surrounded, and Gosha takes him down. And now once again Piotr left alone. And they're gonna secure the bomb, of course, the fireplace, and Maxime puts the end word to this first half. Fellow friends, 9-3. But now the music is different. Now we're gonna have Win88 on the T side, and YE2 on the CT. They are down 6 rounds. They show that they can fight. They show that can do something. Now they need and not an important setup. Up until before, there was still space to try to experiment. Now time for game is over. Now Win88 seems to be moving on the B side once again. Some gunplay here. Gun round. Fire thrown into the cave. And knocking them down already. 4 people. Available for T2. Planting already. 1 versus 2. Takes down 2. Bernis, the double headshot. 3 versus 2 now. Attention. And Goshak left alone. 1 down. Trying to defuse already. Can he stop them? Fool. Everyone. Bernis was running this round like a Doom level. Triple kill. Defusal. Born to clutch, says the gun. And we are now 4-9. Win88 still in a significant advantage. But the tides can turn very quickly. And here we go. Round 14. So far, the most could be one of the most fought rounds of this. Swiss stage. Hashtag life of the caster. There we are. Trying to sneak down in A. Already with utilities. YE2 sees the fire. They're all covering, but fairly back. If you see the line, the YE2 team is staying. And now trying, he sees 4 of them. Surprise, surprise. 4 versus 1. Knocked them down 2. And now the fight is in A. Open and available. Trying against Seraphim, the quick play. And this definitely didn't go as YE was planning. Bernis again trying the one-man action. The Rambo takes down 2. He's still a bit exposed. 19 HP and a bomb to defuse. And 3 members of Win88 to knock down still. Has to take the save option. He does not have the time. Run away from avoiding the kill by the explosion of the bomb. And there we go, everybody leaving. And we do have a defusal. The fuse. The explosion of the bomb. That's 10-4 for Win88. 3 rounds away from their first win in the group stage. just write something in the chat. Just to not get kicked again. But if that works, we're definitely down to keep that. Alrighty, we start already. The advance of Seraphim in mid, trying to scout out the situation. Seems like the objective will likely be B again. Utilities thrown. Seraphim already taking a little bit of damage over there. What are they trying to do over there? What are they trying to do? Action in mid. B is fairly uncovered though. There's only Piotr over there. Sandra covering mid and 3 people on A. A bit unbalanced from YE2, but so far it's working. Let's get Alpha taking the clutch moves, some shots fired in mid. See each other as the AWP with the when you're scoping, you don't have time to see what's going on around. And now B seems to be fairly free. Could they go planting? They're still hesitating, they're still waiting. Mid knocks down, Seraphim takes one. Under severe fire, they're going for the kill now. Seraphim takes 2 again. The beast is going up. I guess taken down now. Beast timed on, bomb planted, and terrorist win on the kills. 11-1 for Win88. No more games, no more jokes, no more nice YE2. It is time to step up. With 2 rounds potentially away from another defeat. Win88 focused and locked in. Let's see once again the coverage on B side. Spot anybody. Fire thrown. The entrance of the cave. Shots fired already in mid of the fight. Seraphim once again with the help of Goshak takes down Piotr. And now the defense on B. Covering the entrance. Bernis, a whole magazine, but takes down the objective. Attention smash. Up. No, die. Come on. Come on. Let me in. Let me in. Alfar takes down 1. Takes down 2. Clutch play from Alpha, 3 kills over here. A bomb to plant. Yet to do it. He's trying to run on A. Gets spotted. 8 HP. Ibrahim versus Tomasz. He's waiting for him now. Does he get spotted? He's not facing the angle, and Tomasz Alfar takes it. 12-4 for Win88. 1 round away. Match point for Win88. And now heart rate goes up. What's the plan? Classical cover in mid for YE. They spot already the utilities. This is like an easy decision now here with the AWP for Alpha covering the corner for mid. Seraphim already trying to scout a little bit. He's surrounded from... Takes down 1 and gets taken down already. Quick intervention over there. But Win88 knows how to fire. They know how to use that gun. It's now 3 versus 2. Win88 can take it easy. To this one. Ooh, Bernice spots the Oleg in the mid. Bomb left on the ground. Now it's 2 versus 2. Sandra right now in the donuts. Maxine goes for the smokes, takes the bomb. Sandra trying to spot for the smoke, doesn't see anything. Could be the choice of going to A. YE checking B. They don't see anything. It's A. Question is, who dares to step in? Who dares to step behind the big boxes? Grenades thrown. Fire in the corridor. Bernice knocks down one. Tomasz left alone and gets taken down. And YE2 denies the match point for now. For Win88. 12-5. And an immense task for YE2 now to try to save a game that started with some good vibes. Then Win88 took the advantage. Took the lead, and now it seems to be the most classical rush B ever on the Win88 side. Of course, slowed down by the fires, by the grenades. Seraphim through the fire, through the flames, into full B. They're all going, they get taken down. And Bernice once again taken down as well. It is now 4 versus 3. Bomb planted already. Goshak again spots the target. He's always behind the box. Everybody against Ibrahim. Takes down one though. Ibrahim not easy to be taken down. Maxime on the other side. And Maxime takes him. Hopes and dreams of Eiki. Takes down one. He has 2 more to take him down. Taking down 2. And Tomasz and Alphard settles the game for Win88. And an action on the verge of
something incredible. Fellow players, fellow friends from the chat. What a game. Wow. 13-5. Win88 takes the first win of this Swiss stage. In a 13-5 and a very nicely fought battle. And now shortly we're gonna be up with our interview. We're gonna have Georgies from the side of Win88, likely. Wow. Let's bring also back some good music. And so Win88 takes the first one. Wow. Well, definitely YE2 showed up in a much better shape than what we saw against Hub88. And yet, Win88 didn't give them too many hopes, aside from the first few moments. All right, everybody, we're waiting for somebody for our quick post-game interview. Are we gonna have Seraphim on the interview? Fantastic, okay. So everybody, what a series of game. Hub88 taking down YE2 13-1, and then Win88 taking down YE2 also 13-5. Not that terrible. Let's say a few words for YE2. Not all that is broken has to be thrown away. For what we saw tonight, we can see that the potential is there. The good work is there. And Seraphim, welcome to the post-game interview. First of all, congratulations for the victory.
Thank you, Matteo. That was awesome to play from normal computer with beautiful internet. That was so good, my friend.
Yes.
Seraphim is beast. To play with FPS more than 100.
Okay, so we can say that the studio is back on track, right? How does it feel to be not anymore the team who just started with a loss?
That feels much better. But there's more games in the future, so we'll see where will we be, on bottom or on top. We will aim for the top, of course. I hope to see Hub88 again in this tournament.
possibly in the semifinals, yes. A few words about the game. It started with a fair fight, a few exchange of rounds with YE2, and then we saw you taking a little bit advantage, but never with a clear idea that, yeah, just because it's gonna run down 13-0 and let's bring it home. Was it this the feeling, or were you feeling a bit more confident than what we saw on the stream?
Like, I can say that I feel super confident that I'm gonna win this game. I just felt okay that I'm having fun and playing with normal FPS, you know, like when you having fun from the game and you're enjoying it, that's awesome to have time such as this. And like when you're realizing that you're playing a live stream and with versus team from your company, that's the best time. So hope to see the same games in the future.
That's great.
Hope to have more games, and we will.
That's very nice. And this is the second game. We have 1 defeat and 1 win. What is the thing that you think that whole team has managed to learn from these first 2 games in preparation for the next ones that are waiting for?
I will say first, personally, I learned that like you saw my nickname is Seraphim the Loco, so I love to rush, I love to peek everyone, I love to open myself to the fire, but it's not the best idea. And this team, for second game, now we have more communication between our team, so we play better as 5.
Well, that seems fantastic. All right, Seraphim, thank you so much for this time together. Thank you so much for joining the interview. If you have anything, any shout out you want to say to your chat, you have a lot of lovers. If you could see the chat, it's full of message of Seraphim. Glory to Seraphim.
Shout out to everyone, shout out guys. Come to streams and invite your friends to look on how we perform in future games. Thank you very much, Matteo.
Okay, thank you everybody. Greetings once again for Win88 and to YE2, and thanks for all of our friends watching. That's all for us tonight. That's all for this streaming. So dear friends, dear Yoros, dear everybody, thank you so much for this absolutely blast of a night. We wish you all a pleasant continuation, and we'll see you soon. 99% tomorrow at 20:45 with the warm-up, and 21 Rush B88 versus Hub88. Thank you everybody, and stay insane. Okay, see you all.